last year, the bipartisan pandemic, and I will now turn to Senator Alexander and also to Senator Moran, but before that, I request the record be kept open for 10 days. Unlike past Ebola outbreaks that have been efficiently and effectively stopped, this outbreak has spread in ways that are potentially catastrophic for the world.
From the Senator from Tennessee and I together to make certain that this hearing take place.
We must take the dangerous, deadly threat of the Ebola epidemic as seriously as we take ISIS. I think I have a reputation as a senator who's not given to overstatement. I don't believe that's an overstatement.
Start first the 5-minute round, Dr. Bell.
On September the 2nd, at the NIH Clinical Center in Bethesda, we started the first phase 1 study of this vaccine aimed at vaccinating 20 normal volunteers. So far, 10 of the 20 volunteers have been vaccinated, and thus far there have been no red flags. Following this, which will likely end at the end of November, the beginning of December, we will expand these studies to try and prove, in fact, that we have a safe and effective vaccine.
And thirdly, seeking alternative Ebola monoclonal candidates to expand the production capacity.
Many, including one of the senators today, use the analogy of a fire burning out of control to describe this unprecedented Ebola outbreak. Indeed, it is a fire. It is a fire straight from the pit of hell. We cannot fool ourselves into thinking that the vast moat of the Atlantic Ocean will protect us from the flames of this fire. Instead, we must move quickly and immediately to deliver the promises that have been made and to be open to practical, innovative interventions. This is the only way to keep entire nations from being reduced to ashes.
It was at a time a set of population will be afraid of the attack. When I was about to leave, my 10-year-old daughter asked me. She said, "Dad, are you going to leave us in this country and go to America where they say there is no Ebola?" I stared at her for a minute and said, "Ma," as I call her, "my trip is for the general good of the family and for your future. I will be back in 2 weeks." And she said, further said again, "Are you sure? Because every day flights have been canceled. As I speak, there are only 2 flights going to Sierra Leone, Liberia. And the economic burden is getting very heavy